Hey guys, it's Libby, and today I just want to start off by saying I did not plan on having a video up today, which is why I am filming this at 11 p.m. right now. I'm gonna hopefully get it up when it's still like today, Friday, but I mean it's already Saturday in the East Coast anyways, but it's not gonna happen. So this video is probably gonna go up on Saturday, but that's fine. It's fine. It doesn't bother me at all. It's fine, even though my posting days are Mondays and Fridays. It's fine. Anyways, I wasn't planning on posting today because I just got back from my trip to California the other day and I've just been really tired, and that's also why I didn't post the last Monday and Friday, because I was in California with David and I didn't plan in advance and like film things, so I didn't have anything to give you guys. Sorry. But I was just feeling really meh today and I didn't want to post anything today either, but I was going through your guys' comments for a couple of hours, catching up on those, and a lot of the comments were for my last video that I posted a week ago, my ASL 4 midterm story, and I guess I just felt super compelled by all those comments to make this video today. So like I said, the video from last week was done completely in ASL. It was a story I made up for my midterm project for my ASL class, and there was no voicing. I didn't make any captions for it because, like all of my other content, I don't make my own captions. You guys don't understand how long it takes to make captions for a video. So I put open community contributions for anyone who has the free time or the desire to capture my videos. You can go ahead and do that and I approve them. Yeah. So just like all of my other content, that's the policy I kind of went by for this one. And that upset a lot of you guys because most of y'all aren't fluent in ASL. I totally get it. I know that. I am aware. But watching things you don't understand is the way you learn and grow and improve. In my own ASL classes, I'm constantly being forced to watch things that I don't get. Like, I'm watching it and I'm like, what is he saying? Like, it happens to me too. That's how you learn. You know, you've got to watch things and like figure out what all you can pick out from. You got to watch it again and again and again and again and again, and that's just how you learn. That's how you build up your receptivity. It's all part of growing. So another note I want to say about the people who complain about captions is, how do you think deaf and hard of hearing people feel about all the videos online, the movies, the TV shows, everything that doesn't have captions? They have to struggle through trying to watch it or not watch it at all. And I mean, that's kind of what a lot of you guys were faced with this video. I think that's a good thing. Bring some awareness to that, you know? No captioning sucks, right? You watch something and you don't understand it, that sucks. I know. But that's, you know, when we don't caption our videos or anything like that, deaf and hard of hearing people go through the exact same thing, and way more frequently than y'all do when I post the very rare occasional video like this. So yeah, that's just something else I wanted to throw out there. I'm not trying to like throw any punches or anything. I'm just kind of like putting out those two facts. Yeah. Anyways, the point of this video, for those of y'all who are wanting to understand my story, some people did go in the comments like I suggested in the description and kind of like tapped out what they thought it was about, and I got some really good, like really close or spot on like summaries of my story, and that was super cool. I'm like, yay, people understand me, which like I know people understand me because I did it in class and people were like laughing and I got a good grade on it, so I know it's clear, but it's nice that other people do too, I guess. Yeah, so for those of y'all who want to understand what I was saying, I'm going to walk through my video and explain what I was saying. Yeah, before I go into explaining what my story is though, I'm gonna just preface this with a warning that I am a student. I am still learning. That means my video is not perfect or anything like that. But I will say that my ASL teacher, who is deaf, obviously fluent in ASL because she's an ASL teacher, gave me a 100. So that's gotta mean something. It's kinda good at least. Just thought I'd throw that warning in there, but now I'm going to go ahead and run through the story, what I'm saying, what I'm doing, just so you guys can sort of understand what's going on in the video. This is not like a teaching video. I'm not teaching you how to do this story. This is my story anyways. I made it up, but I'm not teaching anything. I'm just saying, like, this is what I did. This is what this means, you know, like that's what's going on there. And I'll explain to the best of my abilities. Let's begin. I also just want to say I'm not here to interpret this or anything. I'm just gonna explain it. I'm not interpreting. Yeah, but let us get started. So here I am just introducing myself like I always do at the beginnings of my videos, and right now I am explaining that I am doing my midterm project for today's video, and it's for ASL 4. And now I'm describing what the project is, which the project is that I had to sign a story about superheroes, or like make up a story about a good guy and a bad guy, like fighting or whatever. Yeah. And now I am saying that superheroes, I don't give a shit about them, I don't like them, I don't care. So I decided to make up a story instead, and it is called The Snail. Oh fuck, it's called The Sloth and the Snail. I don't even know the name of my own story. Anyways, The Sloth and the Snail. And right here I'm saying that it is mostly classifiers. It's not like a bunch of sentences. You're not like telling the story so much as I am showing it through the use of classifiers. And I'm not going to go into what classifiers is. If you don't know what they are, this is not the time for me to teach it to you. No time is the time for me to teach it to you. If you want to learn about classifiers, I recommend going to Bill Vicars here on YouTube or checking out his website lifeprint.com. There's also a Facebook group for Lifeprint, and there you've got lots of discussions and stuff going on out there. So if you want to learn about classifiers, I recommend them, but there are tons of people out there who are teaching classifiers, but right now is not the time, like, for me to try to explain that. Anyways, it is time to get started. Hope y'all enjoy it. Woohoo! Okay. So what I'm doing here is I am describing what it looks like. I said it was dark and that there's stars all over the sky, and there's like a rocky road, and the Eiffel Tower with some lights are over there. And now I'm saying there's a famous art museum, and I kind of want to explain the classifiers, but like I shouldn't and I can't really. But like I said, like famous art museum, and then I did that. And doing this kind of just says it's right there, like there's the art museum, you know, like it's just kind of like establishing it in space. And that's kind of like what a locative classifier is. I feel like I'm saying too much and somebody's gonna chop my head off. But like I want you all to understand what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try to not say too much. Yeah, moving on. I just said that I'm a sloth, and I'm gray with a white face and a black like bandit thing, and I got the 2 toes because I'm a 2-toed sloth, not a 3-toed sloth. I'm a 2-toed sloth. Anyways, so now I'm showing myself approaching the museum, and now I'm doing what's called a body part classifier if you want to look that up. And there's a body classifier right there. Again, look that up. I'm not gonna explain it myself. I don't think I'm allowed to. But yeah. Then I just say that there's a window right there, and I'm climbing up to it. I'm opening it, and there's the window opening again, and I jump on in and I land. I stick the landing. Now I'm in the museum. So I'm looking around. I'm in a white hallway with wood floors. The lights are low. There are paintings on the walls. Here I am, a sloth, walking slowly, looking at them paintings. Nah, not that painting. Nope. Keep going, keep looking for that painting. Nope. Where's the painting? There it is, the painting right there. It is the Mona Lisa. And now I'm describing the Mona Lisa's appearance, like she's talking about her black hair and her dress and her hands and her smile. And now I'm like, yeah, there it is. Let's go. So I'm going to that painting. Ooh, the painting, and I pull it off the wall, and the Mona Lisa turns into the scream, and the sloth is like, yeah, I got that painting. And then alarms start blaring, and the sloth's like, whatever. And then the sloth starts going slowly to make his escape with the Mona Lisa. He's tired, you know. And then over there, there's a police snail. He's a brown snail, like that little body, and then a black shell. He's got a nice silver badge right there, and his eyes, you know, like they're like up on those antenna things or whatever. He sees the alarms over there, and he looks over, and he gets mad. So he starts going over there, and the sloth is still escaping. But you know, he's a sloth. He gets tired, so he kind of falls asleep. Oh, back awake again. Let's keep escaping. Yeah, let's go. Let go. The snail's going, making that hot pursuit. The sloth is still going. The snail is still going, very determined. The sloth is going. The sloth is the snail is approaching the sloth rather, and he's leaving this goo behind him, his super goo. And the snail goes around the sloth, and the sloth is like, what the fuck, man? And then the snail makes a full circle around him, leaving goo all around him. Ew! And the sloth is like, whatever. And then the sloth steps in the goo. You know what happens then? He gets stuck. He's trying to lift his legs out, and it ain't working. He's like, uh-oh, what did I get myself into? And then the snail is like, give me the painting. And the sloth is like, I'm gonna keep trying to get out a little bit more. Ah, damn. Gives him the painting back. Painting goes on the back of the snail. Snail turns around, and there's the wall right there. Pops the Mona Lisa back on the wall, and Mona Lisa's like, ah, and then she's like, oh, thank you. And returns to her normal Mona Lisa position. And that is the end of my story. And then the rest of the video is just me saying, like, I hope you liked it, I hope you understood it, stuff like that. Which a lot of you didn't. But again, learning is a process. It's not always gonna be easy. It's good to challenge yourself. I hope though that me giving you that little explanation though of what was going on helps you out, helps you understand a little bit more, maybe kind of grasp what was going on, you know, all that. If not, I tried. But maybe after you watch this video, go give it another watch, see if you can understand it at all a little bit more. Maybe, maybe not, I don't know. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope I don't get in trouble for this in some way. Yeah, so have a wonderful weekend.